What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the Premier League preview between Manchester City and Southampton at the Etihad Stadium. Another Saturday 3 PM kickoff, September 18th, 2021. It is Manchester City taking on Southampton. The Premier League is back. Can Manchester City add to their 16 goals in 3 games at the Etihad Stadium in all competitions? That is the question. But before I crack on with this preview, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. My social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And lastly, I'm calling on all men.
This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the premium global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Manscaped provide the best tools, equipment and liquids for every body part. They have been kind enough to send me the new Lawnmower 4.0. The Lawnmower 4.0 is a cordless trimmer with a wireless charging system, providing 90 minutes on one full charge on the lithium-ion battery. The trimmer has LED lights on the front to show battery life, and also on the trimmer for a more precise shave. Ceramic blades with skin-safe technology are provided to help reduce nicks and cuts. 4 trimmer guard options are also available to customize your hair length. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, allowing for easy cleanup. A new travel lock feature is built in to prevent vibrations whilst on the go. So come and join me and 2 million other men worldwide who trust Manscaped when it comes to keeping yourself clean and tidy. Use code JSGC20 for 20% off and free worldwide shipping.
Thank you very much to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and get yourself 20% off plus free shipping worldwide, then go and check out manscaped.com and use code JSGC20 for 20% off. Without further ado though, let's crack on with this video, and we're going to start off first by speaking about our oppositions for this game, Southampton. So they're led by Ralph Hasenhüttl. Hope I've said his name right. They've not got Danny Ings. He's left, and so I suspect that new signing Adam Armstrong, that's replaced Danny Ings, will be leading their line. I suspect also that we'll see Nathan Redmond starting once again. I imagine we'll see Oriol Romeu starting in defensive midfield. And I'm excited about seeing James Ward-Prowse as well, because I think he's a very good player. And I think he's their danger man for me now with no Danny Ings there. I think that he's the sole danger man here for this game, and deciding what happens in this game. His creativity can cut Manchester City apart. He's good on the set pieces as well. And I think that Southampton will be targeting, looking for set pieces and trying to make things happen. So things like corners, free kicks, things like that. And so, yeah, James Ward-Prowse, we need to try and keep him quiet. If we can keep him quiet, I'm confident that we can get a good result from this game, and I'm confident that once more we can get ourselves a clean sheet as well. And considering we conceded 3 against Leipzig, I'm going to be looking for a clean sheet from this game. Looking towards their defence, looks a bit meh to me. Vestergaard, he's left, and so yeah, I think the defence can be got at. I'm expecting Alex McCarthy is going to be starting in goal for them. Just looking towards some other players that may feature. Kyle Walker-Peters perhaps. Jan Bednarak as well. Che Adams possibly off the bench. Fraser Forster, he's their backup goalkeeper as well. He's their second choice. And that's quality there. Alex McCarthy and Fraser Forster, 2 good quality Premier League goalkeepers there. And so I look at Southampton's squad and I think it's not a bad team. And if Manchester City don't turn up and they're not clinical, then the Southampton team certainly are capable of getting a result. They're going to look to try and make things as tight as possible. And we need to make sure that we're dealing with that, because if we don't, then like any Premier League game, we're going to come unstuck. Looking at the form for Southampton, unbeaten in the last 4 games in all competitions. They have drawn their last 3 Premier League games. They haven't won a Premier League game this season. West Ham at home was their last game, which finished 0-0. They managed to keep a clean sheet. So like I said, I am expecting Southampton to be going near enough with the same tactic for this game. Sit tight and look to try and make life as difficult as possible for Manchester City. Look to try and constrict the game and make sure there aren't many chances. And so what I'd be looking towards, I compare this to the Norwich game that we played, where what we need to be focusing on is getting an early goal, try and get a couple of early goals, really open the game up, and then that'll make life a lot easier for Manchester City, because the last thing you want is to be sat on a 0-0 going into the second half, and a counter-attack or something happens in the game, like a sending off or a Southampton scoring first or something, or giving them something to really hold on to and defend, because then this game could get very, very tricky. So we need to make sure that that does not happen. We don't even get into that situation. In terms of the Premier League table, though, Manchester City sitting in 5th, Southampton in 14th as well. And so, consider at the Etihad Stadium, you would think that this is going to be a formality for Manchester City. But the one thing I'll say is, if City aren't on it, then you just can't do that in a Premier League game. But if we're not on it, then I can sense Manchester City dropping points. If we are on it, then I'm confident that we can win this game. I'm confident that we can win this game comfortably. I'm confident that we can score goals. And I'm confident that we can keep a clean sheet as well. But like I said, we need to be on it. If we're not, then we may be in for a negative result, which is nothing new. We know that for all Premier League games, because the Premier League's got a good quality there, and so we need to be making sure that we do come out with a win. Now, I do fancy Manchester City's chances. We're creating a lot of opportunities. We're showing a clinical edge in our game as well. We're putting the ball into the back of the net a lot, which is a really good thing, considering we didn't sign a striker, and that was definitely one of my concerns. So at this moment in time, that's a big tick in the box that City are doing well with their creating and goal scoring. I'm expecting there to be a very strong team out here for Manchester City. Yes, we've got some big games coming up in the next couple of weeks, including a week-long fixture list of Chelsea away, PSG away, and Liverpool away, all in the space of, 7 or 8 days. And so, yeah, I'm looking towards this game and I'm thinking, let's get the points on the board, let's get the wins, let's get where we need to be and go in there with the momentum into these games. The 2 games sandwiched between us and that week-long fixture of Chelsea, PSG and Liverpool is Southampton at home and Wycombe Wanderers at home. I'm looking towards them, and I wanted a win in both of them games. I sense City will probably go strong in this game, and a full rotation in place for the home match against Wycombe in the Carabao Cup third round. Now, I'm wondering about John Stones and Aymeric Laporte. Are either of them going to be fit? If either of them are fit, I imagine they'll be starting alongside Ruben Dias at centre-back. Now, you would naturally think that we went with Ruben Dias and Nathan Ake in the last games, that we'd go with them again. Unfortunately, and I do want to send my sincere condolences out to Nathan Ake and his family and all of his friends at the sad passing of his father during the Manchester City game against RB Leipzig. His father apparently passed away minutes after Nathan Ake had scored his first ever Champions League goal, is what Nathan Ake had put on Instagram, and it's incredibly sad. So I imagine that we won't be with Nathan Ake for this game, and that's perfectly fine. And I'm hoping that the club's going to give Nathan Ake as much time as what he needs. And like I said, everyone associated here with JSGC, including myself, are sending all of my thoughts, well wishes and condolences out to Nathan Ake and his family at this incredibly difficult time. And it puts football into context, really, that it's a game, it's not that important. And so, yeah. Looking at the midfield, what are we going to go with? Is it going to be Kevin De Bruyne starting again? Are we going to go with Phil Foden as well? Where's the good rotation going to be for Manchester City? It's a bit of a difficult team prediction, this one, to predict, because there's lots of possibilities about which players could play where. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now, and this is pending to change based on Pep Guardiola's press conference when he gives an update. I've done this video before the press conference, and so it'll give me a clearer indication as to who may be starting. But I'm going for Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker right back, Joao Cancelo left back, and I'm going for a centre-back pairing of Fernandinho and Ruben Dias. Could well be a little back 3 there, possibly, with Kyle Walker possibly slotting on the right hand side, Ruben Dias going to the onto the left hand side and going through the centre, maybe Fernandinho possibly. That might be something City decide to have a look at. Like I said, it all depends. Are we going to see Stones, or are we going to see Laporte? If so, then you'd think it'd be Walker, Dias, Stones or Laporte, and Cancelo, you would think. Could we move Kyle Walker into the centre, at centre-back, and move Cancelo in and play him as a right-back and play Zinchenko as a left-back? possibly. We could go with Fernandinho. We could go with Rodri. We have seen that before as well. But I'm sticking with Kyle Walker at right back, Cancelo at left back. I'm going for Fernandinho and Ruben Dias as my centre backs. I'm going for Rodri to start along with Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. I'm going for Jesus on the right hand side, Jack Grealish on the left hand side, and Ferran Torres going through the middle. Now, moving on to my betting tips. I fancy there to be goals in this game. I'm going for over 4.5 goals in this game. I fancy City to get a clean sheet as well. And in terms of individual bets on players, as always, wait until the teams are announced before doing that, because the last thing you want to do is put a bet on a player that's going to score and he's not starting, or he's not even in the in the team squad selection of the 18 players. Is it, how many is it now? Is it 20 players? I'm not sure anyway. Wait for the teams is what I'm saying there. And so, yeah, if I have to look at individuals, I'm going for my front three, Jesus, Grealish and Torres. If them three do all start, I'm going for all three of them to grab a goal, because one thing that's very interesting about City, we're getting goals from everywhere. All the players are chipping in. There isn't any standout players that are getting a brace here, a brace there, a hat-trick here, a hat-trick there. They're all chipping in with individual goals. And so I'd be quite tempted to go for 3 individual bets of 3 individual goal scorers. My tips there, like I said, are front three, Jesus, Grealish and Torres. I consider if City are on it, of them getting goals if they do start. What I also fancy is Oriol Romeu getting a yellow card anytime for Southampton if he starts. Fernandinho as well, if he starts for City. 2 players that like a rough tackle and will break up play when they need to. And to me, both of them players look like walking yellow cards. So yeah, that's where my tips go towards there. I'm going for Foden, though, to be on the bench for this game, and De Bruyne to start once more, and then I'd swap them for the Carabao Cup game, see how fit they both are, and then assess their opportunities against Chelsea, against PSG, and against Liverpool, but take it a game at a time. So let's go! Big games coming up. Chelsea away, Paris away, Liverpool away. Oh, yeah. What I'm saying here is this game's pretty important, because we could do with the points right now. Get them 3 points, take us into the 2 Premier League games against Chelsea and Liverpool away, and assess our situation in the game from there. They're my thoughts. That's my preview. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction for this game. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. 21k subscribers now is the aim, and we're less than 700 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And lastly, go and check out today's video sponsor, Manscaped. All the details to the Manscaped sponsorship are in the description if you want to go on to manscaped.com and go and buy some stuff on there with male grooming. It is fantastic. Go and check it out. The new Lawnmower 4.0, a fantastic trimmer to go and get. Go and get yourself 20% off as well using code JSGC20. That would be much appreciated. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video and the opportunity, and I'll see you all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.